Hey YouTube, I hope you're doing well. I got another one of these story times for you, and if you do enjoy these stories, please like, subscribe, ring that bell. Any case, this is a bit of reminiscing about high school. This is the time I got just way too high during lunch. Um, Basically, I was part of this class that was had kids with different learning disabilities, ADHD, dyslexia, that sort of thing, anxiety, depression. We would kind of learn about these different things, and also give actually presentations to like doctors, psychologists, other teachers, that sort of thing, about our experiences with our learning disabilities, to give them an idea of what we kind of go through on a regular basis. Thing is, we had this presentation we had to do in front of a bunch of doctors and psychologists right after lunch. And so what we ended up doing is, since we're kind of in that point of lunch, might as well get together and, have lunch together and then go and do this presentation. And it's not like we were with any teachers or anything. So, of course, probably about that little bit before going, we all end up smoking a couple bowls. And I really underestimated how much this would hit me. And the thing is, my tolerance was like nothing at the time. When it came to high school, I mostly smoked weed during the summer. Not so much. It was like a rare occasion during school. I would just, for the most part during school, I was kind of a loner kid. I was not very social. It was a lot of different things I was going through mentally at the time. But this is one of those rare occasions where I got finally to get a little high, and it just ended up being the wrong setting, wrong time. Not the best opportunity, because I had some Chick-fil-A and was just really high to where I got a little messy, and on my suit I got a little bit of that sauce. So talk about trying not to look high. It just made it that much harder. And for me at the time, it was hitting me rough. It was really hard to focus, and it was just a really heavy head high that hit me to where I just couldn't. It was just really hard to keep my mind straight, which is not the best for a presentation. We finish up, we go and we get there, and yeah, it felt like the whole time, it felt like my teacher was like kind of staring me down and like kind of knew I was baked out of my mind, but didn't want to say anything, of course. But gave that presentation, and it's like I just kind of zoned out as I was talking. I ended up going on this ramble about, all my different things, and I guess that's kind of, it's what they wanted, but I went on this, it was almost like I had too much caffeine, and I was just really jittery and just very paranoid that they all knew, but it was really, I think, mainly my teacher, I could tell, was giving me kind of the stink eye. And of course some of my classmates were kind of giving me the like, what did we do to him? He's we got him. Well, this is no good. Like, I was being that kid that was just kind of outing us as I was getting stoned during lunch. It felt kind of embarrassing at the time, but it was definitely nerve-wracking, to the point where when I was giving my little spiel, my rant, my ramble, it was like everything was kind of blurry. Like the people and like sitting, like the people I was giving the presentation to, the only people that were coming in crystal clear were my classmates and my teacher, and then everything else was just kind of like this weird, like I just would zone out trying when I looked forward at them and just speaking. It was very kind of unsettling. Did not help for the paranoia of everything. But no one actually brought anything up. Like, my teacher didn't actually say anything. He didn't, he didn't raise any issue. He was actually a pretty chill teacher. He kind of understood that, when it comes to mental health issues, drugs kind of go along with that in a way. People coping with different things and just finding different things that work for them. But, like, it was definitely not a good look giving that presentation. And I felt pretty embarrassed after. But yeah, there was nothing really came of it. So, like, at the end of the day, like, my paranoia was pretty much all for nothing. I should have just been that much more aware, but it was not a good setting, and my mental state was just not in the best of places at that time, sober or not. So, well, in any case, that was the story of me getting way too high during lunch at high school. So, in any case, if you do enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, ring that bell. You have a great rest of your day.